Welcome to Guru Trader video for Wednesday, March 31st, 2010. Here's the market movers that we're looking at today. On the Venture Exchange, symbol FDN again, Foundation Resources, 58 cents. New symbol APA, Apella Resources, 17.5 cents. QEI, Quetzal Energy, 18.5 cents. First time looking at that one. NAG, North American Gems, 16 cents. We've mentioned that one before. On the Toronto Stock Exchange, TRD, Erdene Resource Development Corp, 47 cents. That's a new one. First time mentioning FAN, Farallon Mining Limited, 61 cents. And lastly, on the AMEX, KOG again, Kodiak Oil Gas Corp, 341. Let's take a closer look at these stocks. Alright, first stock we're looking at again today is FDN, Foundation Resources, 58 cents, up 6 cents, and another 11%, 6.5 million shares traded so far. 52-week high in the stock was yesterday at 53 cents. The low was March 23rd at 13 cents. Chart only shows it going back to July of last year. There's a spike, so this thing came from 15-20 cent range. Trades on the Canadian exchange, we mentioned it yesterday at 42 cents, and it was up I think 19 cents at that point. So that's a new stock again for today. 76 cents was the high, like I said. Foundation March 30th. Foundation intersects 27.3 meters of 4.88 grams per ton gold at Coldstream. So it looks like a good hole. Find out what they have come in, if they're still drilling, if there's more results to come. Anyway, keep an eye on that one. Very active. APA, Apella Resources. This is a new stock for us. Just started following it. 17.5 up 2.5. So it came up on the percentage gainers, up 16%. Almost 5 million shares traded. So it showed up on the most actives list as well. 116 million shares outstanding. $20 million market cap. 52-week high was 35 cents, which it did on December 16th, 2009, and the low was May 28th last year at 7.5 cents. There's a 1-year chart. Hasn't done a lot. Anyway, had this little spike up here to a quarter, so we're up around here. Now, what did they announce? March 30th. Apple's Iron T project delivers again 70.9 meters, 232.61 feet, big interval, assaying 44.24% Fe2O3. That's iron. 7.9% TiO2. That's titanium. And 0.53% V2O5. I think that's vanadium. Vanadium. Let's scroll down here. Yeah, Apella Resources drilling has commenced. Iron, vanadium, iron, titanium project. So not my expertise. Titanium or vanadium, iron, of course, base metal. So anyway, I don't know. Stock's been up to 35 cents before. Looks like there's some drilling going on. Lots of activity going on in the stock, so we'll throw that one out there. QEI, Quetzal Energy, that's a new one as well. 18.5 up 3.5, 23%. Made the percentage gainers. 8.3 million, very active. What's wrong with the shares outstanding today? The 52-week high was 26 cents, which it did on May the 11th. The low was 7 cents. Keep that in mind, which it did last September. Also trades on the Canadian exchange. There's the 1-year chart. Doesn't really show anything. News caught my eye. Completes 8.2 million private placement equity financing, and that was done at 14 cents with a 20-cent warrant, issuing approximately 58 million units. There's going to be some dilution here, but they're going to have 8.2 million in the kitty, and now this here announces 6.3 million private placement. I'm not sure. I haven't read it. I'm guessing this is probably an upgrade from 6.3 to 8.2, but maybe not. Maybe there's separate financings. Quetzal Energy Limited announces the spudding of the Atzam No. 3A well, Atzam Field, Guatemala. Yeah, they're in Central and South America. I think they're in Colombia. Brownstone and Quetzal to acquire interest in new Llanos Basin Block, Colombia. So looked at several Colombian energy plays. So maybe this is another one developing. Anyway, throwing it out there. NAG, North American Gem. Followed this for a long time. I actually own a bit of stock at close to twice the price. Haven't added to it recently. Doesn't show the shares outstanding. There's a lot. I think there's over 100 million shares outstanding. I'm not sure. 52-week high is 19.5, which it did on October 23rd. 52-week low was August 10th at 5.5 cents. trades on the Canadian exchange. There's the 1-year chart. So my guess is maybe that's going to go up and challenge that 19.5 again. I don't know. They announced today that North American Gem finalizes acquisition of fully operational Blue Gem coal mine in Kentucky. That was today. On the 29th, they announced upgrades operation of coal preparation and a rail loading facility in Knox County. So they're gearing up for production. We tweeted them a couple times, I think back in October at around 16.5 cents, and again on March 25th at 13 cents. So watch the volume. That'll give you some guidance, and keep an eye on the news. Interesting coal play, another coal play on the Toronto Stock Exchange. This one took off today. TRD, first time mentioning it, Erdene Resource Development Corp, 47 cents, up 17%. That's up 56% today. Over 13 million shares have traded. Now keep in mind there's 89 million shares outstanding, $41 million market cap. The 52-week high was 40 cents, which it did on November the 12th of last year, right here, and August the 12th of last year was the low at 19.5. So sold off in the summer and they ran it up in the fall. Okay, anyway, another coal play. Now, this one was interesting read. Erdene provides Donkin Coal Project, that's in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, Canada. And Xstrata, they're a major, recommends shift in focus from thermal to coking coal export. So it looks like they're gearing up those Donkin coal mines. This is not really an exploration play as much as it is a development play of developing those existing coal properties in Donkin, Cape Breton that have been there for years, and historic coal production. So anyway, look over that. Very active, and see if there's any follow through. Trades on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Also F.AN, Farallon Mining. I followed Farallon in the past. Haven't heard much about it recently. 61 up 2 cents. 4.6 million. 472 million shares outstanding. So 4 million shares out of 472 is not that much, and a 2% move is not that much. And it didn't quite yet break the 52-week high, but looks like it's challenging it. But there's a nice 45-degree channel there going. Higher highs, higher lows. But such has been the resource market over the last year, since last March. But they provided their operational update. Looks like this company is, copper, zinc. Looks like they're turning the corner financially. They've had record production, I believe. Updates on their G9 mineral resource. Anyway, it's a development play. It's an operational play. I'm not sure if they have any exploration going on right now, but one worth looking at if you like a more solid company. There may be some analyst coverage. Check under analyst tabs, under the earnings tabs. Look at their financials. Look at the historical trading on the company. Anyway, lastly, KOG, Kodiak Oil Gas, 341, up another 14 cents. A little under 2 million shares trading. The volumes dropped off a little bit in this one, but it did make another new high. That's why we're mentioning it. The previous 52-week high was yesterday at 335. There's the 1-year chart. April 15th of last year was the low at 33 cents. So this is almost a 10-bagger for somebody who bought it back there. Nice chart still. They're up on various releases, their financial results, updates on several of their properties. But anyway, I don't know the company that well, but it has shown up on the percentage gainers and volume actives in the past, and we did first mention KOG at 317 on March the 18th, and we first tweeted them at 292 on March the 12th. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower price stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends, and news headlines for obvious one-day-only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader Tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at investorsguru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch